To be fair, if we just take our time and just poke them, it'll take a long time. But Doom will eventually kill them. We'll just go around poking them incessantly. I think going for the minor healing makes more sense.
I feel different.
Because our play is not particularly great.
Hey, another weapon. It's time,
Yeah.
Arthur. For you, mate.
Pick up the
For me, pal? Awful night.
lucky tooth.
Cheers, mate. Don't suppose I can talk you into fighting back this time?
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me.
Okay. What's this one
And lucky tooth. Yeah.
do? Should help.
That goes with 2 death defiances. Well, the lucky tooth is a weaker death defiance. Although, not really. It's weaker when you have more HP. Because it gives a flat amount. When you've got more HP, you gain. It becomes your regular death defiance becomes more powerful.
Ready.
I think. Probably.
Gust of air.
Hermes. Still no call, but at least got
Spark,
Hermes.
almost like a bat wing. In the name of Hades.
Yeah. Great reflex. I do like Shift Lunge though. That's pretty cool. I mean, I think that'll take up your special slot though, won't it? So actually, it's pretty weak. Now that I think about it.
Appreciate the lift, Lord
3
Hermes.
dashes.
Then let's go.
Yeah. Right. This run, my aim is to kill Meg, and getting hit there was not a good start.
Right on cue. Okay.
Ooh, getting Doom on the throw would be very nice. Bit on dodge there. Got a bit fancy there. Threw the spear to miss, so I could dash in the dash for the spear to recall in for the kill.
Father's glory days.
Oh, really? That is sad. Not getting the special Doom is pretty upsetting. And then none of these really seem very good. Curse of Agony seems really weak. Seems really weak. What we want really is like Dionysus, maybe, on basically because the spear attacks so quickly. Dionysus would be way better on that than Doom. I think it's that one. That's a really weak start. Not particularly happy with that. Got one minute. I'm just so low. Just remember that we've got the charge, the air charge attack. So our damage is pretty low, but we can at least make up for it with the charge attack. And as much as I want health, I think trying to get something good from Ares is probably our best bet. You know what? A Daedalus Hammer would be good too. Because we can, I'm sure there's a Daedalus Hammer that makes our spin significantly quicker. So you can basically specialise in doing spins. That would be pretty good. Well, now that's more interesting. Getting Doom on attack's not very good with the spear, but getting Doom 100 is twice as good as the last Curse of Agony that we offered. And yeah, 100 is a big number. Seems, and I assume it'll also scale better too, with POMs. Yeah, I mean that's a big number. I do like that. Go on then. Well, for key, we want to get enough keys for the fists. Bap, 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 bap.
Heads up.
That's quite satisfying actually, just like hit them twice then run away. Hello.
Be something useful here.
Your special does more damage. Nah. We're not really using our spear throw that much. Health. Eye of what? Lamia. I thought it was Eye of Llama. Shock pointless, so gold it is. Yeah, thanks for coming by, DK. Really appreciate it. Definitely buy Hades though. Hades is definitely worth, definitely worth it. It's very good. We've found our jam. That Doom power up is definitely give her a bit of a, at least a game plan. Ow. Definitely helped her. Any food? See, it was a mistake picking up all that food. Oh, nice. This is where I regret getting Doom because Dionysus would have been so good. I powered up Dionysus for the drunk effect on basic attacks. Would stack so well. Be very, very powerful. We have Blade Dash, right? So yeah, Blade Rift. I think Dionysus is probably got me better. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. Oh, not this boss. So rough. At least Doom kills them. Go around shooting them. Remember that we had a bloody cast because we never use casts. Wasting damage.
Quite the chap. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. And now I'll give you this.
Oh, I've just remembered. Ooh. Ooh. Action is crap. We've only got one fountain. That's terrible. 4% damage is pretty crap. Actually, that's pretty... Yeah. Drunken Flourish. Here is that. 7 damage a second is pretty good. Well, 14 damage a second is pretty good. So, multiplied by 5, it's pretty swanky. And when you factor in the fact that your spear hits twice when you throw it, because it has the return hit, you can get to 5 quite easily. So that's pretty good chip damage. But premium vintage makes Ambrosia incredibly powerful because we just gain a free health upgrade. And I'm thinking there's probably better throwable effects than Drunken Flourish. So I'm going to go with premium vintage.
Strong stuff.
Daedalus Hammer. Ooh.
More witches?
I'm really enjoying this Doom. It's really, really good. It's much better than I thought it was going to be. I remember Triple Jab being terrible. I can't remember why. But I remember it being really bad. Oh, yeah. All the way.
Done and done.
Getting the 4... Ah, yes. Yeah. That was the issue I had with it. It would be nice if it rewarded you with, like, triple damage, or, like, at least, like, if you hit with 2 of the spears, you gain, like, it's a 50% damage, and then the third spear is 25. Some sort of, like, you know, diminishing returns per spear hit. But, like, it's a bit crap otherwise. And 400% damage armor makes our spear throw useful. Actually, really, really useful. And worth doing, because that just pops them all. Just, no armor for you. You just go in and you just stab. Ow. Stab. You die. I quite enjoy as well. Of course, health upgrade. If you throw your spear and then dash, and you throw your spear, then dash, and you attack, it returns to you mid dash as well. So you can get a double hit on your dash becomes essentially a double hitting spear throw. And you can attack almost immediately afterwards. So you can kind of do a swanky, fancy combo if you want to. Let's try and break these guys' armors. We are going for shield dash. I divine dash every time here. The bronze skin appears like every time, and it's terrible. It's such a high spawning passive. It's awful. Never get bronze skin.
Athena's power.
You know what? We will do the Trove trial. Not bad at all.
Peace and quiet.
Why did we get Ambrosia there? I mean, I'll take it because that's a massive.
Looks like a good batch.
Massive, just general progression boost and survivability boost. And 244 gold. Sweet.
Charon's shop.
Oh, we can get everything here. Well, almost. Oh, we can't. Ah, that's a shame. Can't get the Pomandy thing. Waiting for some sort of gold to drop. I think the Pom's probably good here. I can't think of anything Poseidon can give her that is particularly useful. Getting knocked back on the throw is probably pretty counterintuitive. It's counterproductive to what we want to do, because we want to sort of like throw the spear then get in, and if the knockback's knocking them miles away, it seems pointless. So, you know what?
Thank you, mate.
Big up our Doom a bit.
Better blessing.
Then heal up.
Much better. Hey, Charon.
Put the car on.
If there happens to be
And
something really
if
horrible
Meg
waiting
kills
me
us,
beyond that door, then
when we have 2 death
That's fine, won't you?
defiances and 150 health, then I'm going to give up and never play Hades again. I'll also delete all records of the stream, so no one will ever know that we died to Meg twice in one stream.
great.
And I'll rebrand as someone completely new.
Oh no.
I'll wear a fake mustache and everything.
There you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you.
I'm sure he.
We're not dying to flipping Meg again. Come on. Also got triple dash too, which I need to remember to use. Where's our orb? Oh, really? The Doom is doing work as well. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Okay, we took some silly damage. Definitely some silly damage was going on there, but that was alright.
I did it.
We did pretty okay there. And yeah, I am rethinking my stance on Doom as an ability. I normally tend to just put it on a special. Oh, yeah, on a special, because you don't tend to use them as much as basic attacks, at least on some weapons. But it's really good. When you get a high rank Doom on a basic attack, it's just such a large damage increase. Yeah, I've got full health. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Using it on like specials usually is a really good idea, but when in this run we've not had much good in terms of damage boons. Even on a rapid attack weapon like the spear, it's caused a giant increase in our damage. Like, we would have been fighting Meg there for a stupid amount of time without it in this build, so it's doing wonders.
In the bag.
I do wonder how the run would have looked if we'd gotten a strong Dionysus on the attack
The
instead, though.
Asphodel Meadows.
That might have been interesting to see. Less burst, more sustain kind of thing. Give him still one shot then. Nice. Just stab and run. Getting caught in the scenery. just got the dodge on that bomb there to prevent getting
Gift.
blowed up.
Where now?
Ooh, Hermes. Nice. Anything else? Hermes after. Ooh. Aphrodite would make our spear better because it would just increase its base damage by a pretty high amount. Hermes. What can Hermes give her? Already got dash. Don't think it can do much else. That's really worth taking. Pom's good. Pom's good. Okay, I'm going to, because we have a decent chance of hopefully encountering Eurydice in this run. Poms have less of a value in Asphodel, in my brain at least, because you get like 4 free bombs when you go to her anyway. So I think going to Aphrodite and trying to build up our list of boons might be a good idea here.
More slam
And it drove,
dances.
sweet. So we're going to start throwing out our spear tractor armor. Still, actually, I still stab those ones because it just increases the damage. For the doom, I mean. Oh. Honestly, now that I think about it, the actual spear throw itself is quite awkward. Even against armored things, so a lot of the time just stabbing them seems to be a bit less strenuous on the noggin, really. Aphrodite.
Don't work yourself too hard down there. You promise.
That is true, actually. That makes sense. That makes sense. I normally just go for the Poms because I like the randomness of it all, but the rarities, now think about it, it's pretty damn good, and that is really good. 159% bonus damage, which means against armor we've got a 559% damage increase. Pretty good. But that's really good too. Considering our ambrosias, Heartbreak Flourish, you think would be good in Elysium? I am torn because the 30% bonus life gain is really good when we have Ambrosia giving us life, but Epic Heartbreak Flourish, gives us more reason to use our spear. Plus the fact that we take less damage means we should definitely throw it out against bosses. Yeah. Oh, isn't there? There's definitely a boon that gives us like huge damage if something is afflicted with a status ailment. Pretty sure it's actually Aphrodite. Where if you've got a weak on somebody, then your attacks deal increased damage. So that might be just a good thing in general to have to apply weak for that kind of benefit.
No chance.
There we go.
God's grant me strength.
Ooh. Well, that's a massive. So you're getting 40% damage increase on the throw. Seems really strong. Seems really, really strong. We just don't use it. We just don't use it that often, though. That's the thing. So I think Curse of Agony and pushing that higher makes more sense. Aphrodite, just talking about her. Right, I'm thinking we go Aphrodite here. Between Shop and Afro. I want to try, and it's also a rarity booster as well here. So if we can get an Afro with the status booster, that'd be nice.
That's a problem.
Oh, it's the Medusa boss. Sweet. Oh, I have Spear Throw them, so it'll come in handy here. Do you want it? Oh, that was a mistake. Dangerous. Try to remember that we'll have it. No! Ooh, that was really close. He's speedy. We took a bit of a silly hit there, but
Hear me on my
not too
authority.
bad. Oh, yes, duos! Here we go. Your Doom effects continuously strike weak foes. Oh my god, that is so good. We can keep that on forever! Your cast gains any... screw that crap. Curse of... That's so good! Curse of Longing, that is what we were looking for. Your Doom effects continuously strike weak foes for half damage. That is amazing. It lasts 4 seconds too. So is it no rush? Yes. Curse of Longing. Oh. The game is treating us well. It is treating us well today. I mean, ignore the shield run. We'll ignore that. That didn't happen. But this run, this run's pretty sweet. Some big dudes. So stab. That's so satisfying. Yes, exactly. Pop. What is that? Something was following us there. I don't know what it was. I was getting a bit freaked out by it. Health. Wonderful. These are all great. And we can buy them all, I think. So, yep.
Hit the spot.
Yep. Something good. Something like the heart. The sit heart. I think it is.
Should come in useful.
Chimera jerky. What's that? Well, why not? We're using our spear throw more often now anyway. We could go for the double key. Double key? Yeah. I'll get her quite a bit closer to the fist weapon. Pop. Let's watch it go. It's so good.
Just in time.
Especially since we're using, I mean, if we pay attention, don't get hit with it. Against bosses, I think it's going to be really, really powerful.
Slowing down.
Throw, stab, don't get in the bloody lava. It's taking 3 damage. Not take 3 damage. Okay, that was a bit rough. Getting used to the combo potentials. Taking a bit longer than I thought. It's a shame we haven't bumped into Eurydice yet. Because her power-up is so good. And I want to listen to the song. Good Riddance is a fantastic song. It's on my Spotify playlist.
Come and get it.
Right, so Lob, stay away though. Don't go in. Now go in. And just keep doing this. And just never ever stop doing this. So we're safe. And it'll forever proc, right? Until he's impervious. So you throw that, stab one, and do this. And do this. Tressler. Oh, it's one over there. It's about something like 1 HP. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Not even close.
And clear. Should fetch me something good back home.
Back to Elysium. You look.
You think you can just walk into Elysium, do you?
86. We can't get them all. I don't think we need healing.
Can wash away my boons.
No.
Bye, Asphodel. Good.
Well, it's the second time we've gotten to Elysium this stream. So I think it's been going okay. I mean, Meg did kill her,
Elysium.
but other than that, it's been alright. This is where things are put to the test though. Nice. I'm going to just poke and forget with the spirits now as well. Pom. Can we increase the level of our duo ability? Not sure. Yeah, it's going really well. Back in Elysium, we absolutely wrecked the HYDRA. Just the fact that the extra heads were decimated by the armor piercing throw, and then the weak plus the poke meant they were just getting destroyed. Oh my god, Dealer's Hammer. Oh, this run, so good. We've got 2 Dealer's Hammers already now. We just need to not mess it up. Fuck these guys, run away. Don't do that. So Wes, have you started playing Hades again? Have you been inspired to jump back in? Ah,
Now to fix up this spear.
that's a shame. I got a unsolicited code for Xenagon, and I am tempted to just not review it because I didn't ask for it. But I've got a code in my docket for it now. I got that and Kataria Fables actually both came in unsolicited, and Kataria Fables seems a little bit more interesting, have to admit. Your special hits up. Really? I don't think I've ever been called lenient. When I first started writing for Nuke, I think I had the highest. I think my percentage, my rating percentage was the lowest of all the writers at Nuke for a long, long time. I think my average was like 4 or something. So it wasn't particularly high. Massive spin. That's interesting. Yeah, I can tell, yeah. I'll end up reviewing Xenagon eventually, I think, just because I don't feel particularly comfortable not reviewing something when I've been given the code. It just feels a bit cheeky. But I'm more inclined to not review something if it was unsolicited. That makes sense. When I first started doing Nuke stuff, I just picked up whatever was on the request list, basically, to try and get some as many articles down as possible for Nuke, to sort of like build up that backlog, really, of reviews on the site. So I picked up some pretty awful things. I have to admit, I think there was a game called Overpass, I think it was, which was an awful racing game on the Switch. I think it was like 3. It was really bad. I'm thinking that Massive Spin, I mean, double damage on Massive Spin would give us like more than double damage, would make us hit for like 225-ish, I think. I haven't been spinning, no, not really, but I probably should, because the spin's really good. But actually, no. Massive Spin would have been really good if we had the option to pick the rapid spin as well, because then we would have a massively damaging fast charging spin. When it's not, it's quite slow. We'd probably only use it at the start of like an encounter, whilst the extended jab will likely get more use out of. Or chain skewer. This is harder than I thought. I think I'm going to go with extending jab, just because we're using our basic attacks a lot, and we're more likely to clip them with the distant part of the hit.
Modified.
Oh wow, okay, that's really extended. Wait. Gold 133. 133 can get us a POM, and that's really it. It's not great. It is not great. But I think a POM is better than just going for gold. Well, that's really good.
Pleasure doing business.
Ares or Athena. Athena, we've got the dash. Athena's useless. Going for Ares and trying to get some sort of like doom increase would be pretty good. I just want to spam this.
Butterflies.
Stab. Oh, come on. Don't let him live. No! Die.
They'll just keep coming because of that butterfly ball.
That wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad.
Farewell for now, sinister ball of butterflies.
I was tempted to give Ares a Ambrosia there, because I'm really liking Doom. There we go. Blade drift effects last longer and pull foes in. And the duration's pretty crap, like plus 0.3 seconds is terrible. But the fact that it pulls things in, pretty good. And it seems better than this. Because that doesn't make our Doom do any more damage, so it seems a bit silly. Yeah, not really.
Violence.
What's our gems like? 35. We'll go for gems. Oops. Don't bounce away, come back. Suck them in. Nice.
He's fully recovered.
Not massively comfortable fighting the spirits in Elysium. Still haven't got the knack for them. We're taking a lot of damage fighting them.
What do we have?
Right. Ooh. Okay. Well, healing up makes sense, and then the Braid of Atlas, making our Blade Drift do more damage. Seems like a good idea. Yes, it is. I do find Elysium to be quite the jump. Once you've cracked Elysium, though, I feel like the game is almost like an auto-win. Once you've cracked Elysium, the next area is not too difficult, and then it's just really getting to grips with Hades. And once you've got him down, then the streaks start rolling in. But once you've cracked Elysium, once you've fully grasped its mechanics and its enemies,
Flame wheels.
it's pretty good. Yes, the pact. I love the pact system. Oh no! Don't do that. No. Let's not get caught up in the chaos. Ooh, that looks nice. Stab him.
Like that.
Mine too. Yes, mine too. I really enjoyed the how the bosses change
Power
up.
of the gods.
Does Now, I'm trying to remember, does the Meg fight change via that pact, or does the Meg fight change just over time? Can't remember. Because you don't just fight Meg, you fight the other two Furies as well. Or does the pact make you fight all three? Can't remember. Right, yeah. How many keys? Ooh, nice. Almost unlocked the fists. If we can get the fist weapon down this run, or at least pretty damn close, then that'll be a pretty big success for me. That went much better than normal. Ooh, wonderful. I think we've actually just maxed out our Doom, haven't we? I'm not sure what we're going to do next. Oh, really? Shield guys are 9 as it is. Giving them armor is just mean. They even got the explosion. Oh, wow, yeah. Keep on for the shield guys, Hades. Come on, keep doing that part. The most awkward enemies in the bloody game. Just keep throwing them at them. That was rough. That didn't go well. Okay, right. For some reason I thought they capped at 5, but clearly they don't cap at 5. We are getting some serious diminishing returns though, so I think powering up any further than this is a bit silly. Yeah, definitely. They've got so much armor too. The shield guys, because the first hit of the spear throw, which does 400% damage to armor, does nothing. It takes loads of just tedious spear throws to get through their armor. It's a pain in the ass. Well, Divine Dash is pointless to upgrade, so upgrade now Blade Rift makes sense. And then max health or shop. Well, the shop could have max health. And it could have a half palm. So that could be handy. And the healing is better than the max health upgrade. But the max health makes our Death Defiance better. So, to the risk.
Vitality.
Now, is this the actual boss? It is. Okay. Okay. We will not be winning this fight. This fight is hard enough as it is, and we still lack any call abilities. So we've got no get out of jail free cards here. It is just us versus these two buggers.
Hold, fiend. You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I...
Yeah, I've got all defiances. I've got my base one plus skellies. So basically a plus 150 health, because the Death Defiance gives you a half heal, and then Skelly's gives you, I think, just a flat 50.
Theseus, no way. You two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
Okay. To be fair, if we just take our time and just poke them, it'll take a long time. But Doom will eventually kill them. We'll just go around poking them incessantly and not try and get fancy.
To sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself.
And killing them would be pretty good,
And may the gods
because
show
this
you
is a what,
some
fifth
mercy,
run?
for I
Fifth?
shall not.
Fourth, fifth run. So if we got to potentially Hades on our fifth run, that would be pretty impressive. If I do see so myself. Poke. Poke.
We shall thwart your each and every trespass in Elysium.
Oh, careful.
See you, fiend. To all who came to see us fight, thank you.
Oh, ah! Go away. Let's try and get the timing down. I was trying to get the timing down there on the Theseus' throw, but we messed up.
Ready yourself.
Okay.
I'm empty.
He can vanquish us, Asterius.
I do think that the Minotaur's a... I normally kill the Minotaur first, and I think that's the best way to do this fight. I don't think Theseus is necessarily that dangerous compared to the Minotaur. I could be wrong with that. I'm glad it's not just me. Oh,
Die with dignity. Your slouching form is but a laughing stock compared to my superior technique.
I do find dodging the... Nope, don't get cocky. Dodging his charge I find more difficult in this arena than the first one. I've got one of them.
You're next, King.
You try evading this. Lord Zeus, I need
Oh, oh crap, yeah, okay. This does get a bit more intense, doesn't it? Oh, you bugger. Get back. Try and take it slowly. Let Doom do the work. Itchy nose. Had to abandon the itch. Oh no, that's horrid. It dashed right into the throw. Come on. come this far. No!
You should have stayed down in the depths of hell.
Ah, that was so close as well. Oh well. That was okay. We did alright. I know. Terrible. If only I had Cole.
I want a rematch now.
Yeah, that was a fun run. I don't think we would have been able to kill Hades, regardless. But if we went and at least killed Theseus, that would be nice. But anyway, that was alright. We did 4 runs there, and 3 of them, I say 3. 3 of them were pretty damn good.